Terrorism remains one of the country's major threats, and for the government, which has faced heavy criticism for failing to prevent the mass deaths, it's an ongoing effort to find the right strategy against such threats. Well, this very question is at the heart of a two-day conference bringing together leaders from the continent and also the United Nations to deliberate on the continent's counter-terrorism strategy. Leila Mohammed reports that there are increased calls to engage the youth in more productive work to lure them away from the extreme views.
These are the sort of incidents that Kenya hopes to avoid. But against this reality is the reflective admission that counter-terrorism efforts are somewhat broken. The search for the silver bullet in the fight against terror has renewed discussions on how to fortify the country's defense against her aggressors.
Our most important and immediate goal is to ensure that Al-Qaeda and ISIS affiliates and surrogates do not hold any territory in Africa. Holding territory is their single greatest source of financing and results in recruitment, training grounds, and also claims of legitimacy.
The Somalia-based Al-Shabaab has reportedly been infiltrated by the Al-Qaeda and even ISIS. Both of these groups have been recruiting the youth in Kenya and East Africa. Some looking for a sense of belonging have been lured to the more extreme views.
In this region, Kenya has been heavily affected by attacks from the Al-Shabaab group from across the border, and with Kenya now asking the United Nations to recognize it as an official terrorist group, the United Nations Secretary General is agreeing with it, but says it could take much longer.
Until now, was not decided by the relevant bodies of the UN. I fully believe that Kenya has been indeed facing what it is a series of terrorist acts, and that they should be named as such.
The government's now trying to get back on the front foot in tackling extremism, gleaming lessons from the rest of the world. Leila Mohammed, NTV.